It was on a B baga. My Amazon, we use the present simple to talk about things in general. Shiboya api mane, Chauya will build a kama, Baudomale, present simple or don't you may. Now the baga, we use to say that something happened all the time. The Shalom Pipian in the Jauya in the Badabiro, don't you in about don't you male, present simple. That something is true in general. Shiboya api babile, mane. Oh, I mean, we use to say. We use Tomare it, so now the present symbol of Yanswayama, to see Pioso, now can it dead, I take a declo way, no? She got Pioso in a John, Tapuina, no? More a fine load of it. There's something happen all the times of it. I don't be my other. Now got see you, Dwaji, see, I very easy, no? We use do desk, so not to be your Harry. We use don't do desk to make question and negative sentence that. We use Tomare do desk to make question. Megon wajari disabo, negative sentence, and yin wajari disabo, tomare. Tima the shaman, no? Do test in now, by yin ya. Rally the kumame, do test in now, by yin ya. Do that. Do test it now, by yin ya. Rally the matabia. Do test now, by yin. A day so no better than a day maga, take with Ali, Tibedom. We use do test to make question and negative sentence that Megon Wajari and Yewajari did over to add two test go. Tomare to add me piatare. I'm a power little do I what? Do I what? Do we what? Do you what? Do they what? I'm a Kizam you. How much that teaching him? That's he what? Now, my Korea beyond the la. Beyond the la, no? Oh, same as you, which I don't want to answer Jabado. He was to be the one my S bar me. No? And you what I looked at it, do test it now, by yin ya. Do test in yin dine. Now, ma, by yin look for it, but one may be an ade. No? Ma. The measure WK work by one, ma go by one, went by do, gone by 3 hodamala. Going up by Angie. I don't do that in a buying out. You mean do that in a Yominian loader camera, by Yeme piano, origin by one pianare. Go ball. No, that's not do my hiji ego, that's never yin. Tamola dinner and yin, now got baga, whammy. She and Nevido. Tero, Wiro, Euro, I know, Amiabe Lala. I do you do, they will do. I do you do, they will do that, yin like the Nauga, do Nauga Goa, Bawame. He never, he does he, the whole Nauga Goa, Bawa, and I will do test it now, by Yin. Nauga, Wame, Baga, Nauga, Wame. Simple Wajamada, and Nemia, Yongwara, no? I don't, you mean load the Kama, by Bawan Pianare, and I'll mean Hayama. I'm a do I work. I'll get back. I'm a Biamu. But I don't know about Bayeme. Do you work? Bayeme. Now, who am I? And you want a negative sentence. Do that is not buying out. No? You mean load a kama? Do that isn't it? Made a car. Do that isn't it? Yin a car. Do now, ma. Bayeme like me. Over my July. I don't work. But I'm Biano. Bawano. Now to go. And net watch it as a man. He doesn't what? Oh, what my Esbalila? Mapau, no, Mapau, no, and I don't know. Do test it now, by ya. Do test to did on a Yominian loader kama, now my 2 year muye, but one man like me at the time, no? At the time, Yababi, at our the Niwaja you waja Janiba to the Wajida Babi, no? And the negative waja you waja Janiba to the Yenda Babi. Or do Muya Bashi as well, what the time. No? I don't imagine so I don't watch, no? I don't drive, I don't do. Not happy like that, no? Not happy like that. Question is, you never do you work? Do you work? Do you drive? Do you do? Obaga, neglect. You don't work. You don't try. You don't do. Oh, now look at he net what you may be. Does he work? Does he try? Does he do? Oh, now ma do be. Okay, he net and you what you not he doesn't. What? He doesn't try. He doesn't do. Oh, how much do you like example lady? I question here or to a piata see hard the Kujin to a dwama, to a dwine or Miaisuama, no? I at least so late and I be wallet, no? Do I what do I try to I do something I question little Dwana, no? We know what I wish you his I got that subject Chalona Dwama, no? I wish you his dinner to a dware. Dima Adiga Diama, do that is now ma by out there, do that in the midday. Nina, by yen loud there, no, now he, she, it does, Dragama. He do, she do, it does, that's ne, meme, that's ne, nyeme, no, he, she, it does, Dragama. No, I do, you do, they we do. I do, you do, they we do. I do, you do, they we do, he, she, it does, Dragama. He, she is when, does. A miazo, do, I do, you do. Other early to Abima Nogama, do that is now, by ya. I got Nakuma the Kuda to Ayama, no? Do that is not by Matuaji like Amachi, no? I come from Canada. I come from Canada. What do you come from? Where do you come from? I come from Canada. Canada, Lageda. Where do you come from? Me never question me later, no? Where do you come from? Bega, Larado. Where do you come from? Bega, Larado. Where do you come from? Do you come? Do that in a little bit of question what Naga Suami comes to be one piano. No? I don't go away very often. Kanakana, Naki Matraba wood, Piamadava wood. I don't go away very often. Dima Denaga negative and Yango to attend. No? I don't go. I don't know the Naga Payan Pianime. What does this one mean? What does this mean? Tisagalonga, Basolura le. What does this one mean? Dima Bioina, DOES, does. This worker a ne, no? I got a Nezroma DOES doesn't mean it. Milanica Hoga and me, by Yeme, by one may be an idea. And I will mean Dama. No? And you were similar what I did. She no? What does this one mean? This is a longa, Bahago Solura, not Dilumo. What means this what? Hello, meow, the simple one. What means this was with hello yellow meow to that never to Gabalo. You mean Lawama, but wanted to go to you mean do that in a way. May go to me, to that in a near me. And I will alone do that this in Mabavana do. What means this what? Meow, no? Alga. Rice doesn't grow in cold climates. Cold climate, Babyoraro. Ere Yadi Uduma, Saba, Saito Pietromu, Pina Mood, no? Giao grow up, Gituada, no? Rice doesn't grow in cold climates. Ere Yadi Udima, Jadi Udurima, Sabaga, Mapietoma Bude. In the following example, Abba Umare Majila, do is also the main bet. Do are also the main bet. Diga, Kariya, Oga Majila, do you do? I'm a do. Do you do? Doesn't do. I'm about it. Do you do the main bet? Do, below the tip, below the dam, below baby, doing Alabama. No? He's in a dwella in the do dragon, Esalima. Alopidama, dance with Dama. The Dimabada doer, main bad, and the following example, do is also the main bad. Do you do it? Doesn't do, etc. What do you do it? And by low down. I watch in the shop. By low down. Saima low dead. I watch in the shop. He's always so lazy. He's always so lazy. Do a mere piano. Take piano. He doesn't do anything to help. Shadu Kunyu, Bama Lobutua, no? Bama Kunyuma Beudua, no? He doesn't do. Now ma do that main back. He in he doesn't load the matter whole now can be DOE it was tello. Mayabu. Do that in a Juminian loader kama. Nauga. By Yembe light day. No? He doesn't do anything to him. Okay, so I come from Canada. Okay, please translate. I go to Alame D, no? I go D. So now, Waga do that is not buying out at maybe out then I do no. We use the present symbol to say how often we do things. We use the present symbol was out domare to say pure how often. Panajay Panaka, we do things. Yaudu go Panajay Panaka, loadless or Bioso present symbol go tone. No? How can we use the present symbol? Present symbol go. Pelo domu nine no. We use the present simple. How often we do things. Hello, Piama, no? Panajay Panaka, oh my body. I get that at 8 o'clock every morning. Every morning. Nana Kendai, Shina do Eya Tare. I get that at 8 o'clock every morning. Shina do no, Shina, Umangaro, Lina, Miran Tare, no? The other than what I quite the don't call, no? Some pong baby. Machine either does Ludia Sinai. I get that at 8 o'clock every morning. Then I can't die, Sinaima, Tale. I'm a how often to a middleman. Oh, my mima, no? How often do you go to the dentist? Dentist Rapalo. Dentist did then, hobo, no? Dentist did then. Oh, dentist was young, no? Your daughter. How often do you go to the dentist? Penajay Panaka, Twasiao, she will mean Twapia, Twasigan, Twapia, the Lelu Biora, no? Twasiao, Penajay Panaka, Twapia, Olu Biora. I'm a Penajay Panaka and Biora Kamimana. How often do you go to the dentist? I'm a present Sembe, but wanted the net Biora, don't it, no? Penajay Panaka, Mentuaro, Sigan, Twapia. How often do you go to the dentist? Julia doesn't drink tea very often. Julia doesn't drink tea very often. Kana, Majakana, the pay, without food. I'm a Gua Mili, Panaka, Miluya, the question Miluya, how often, no? Julia doesn't drink tea very often. Robert usually goes away 2 or 3 times a year. 2 or 3 times a year. Tanigo. Najay, Tojay, Yado Abien, Robaga Baro, Kayi Twali Shibare. The ma Robert usually Roberts Roka, a name Molo, Gioma Babaro Ama. Katane Kriya, Tune, Kone, Tumia, Komia. The ma Robaga singular, a Nelia, a Nezorum, do Muyin goes with a Griago, a Nepedwa, years Libado. Set be later, bound be later, no? So we use the present symbol to say how often we do things. usually goes away 2 or 3 times a year. Okay, please translate. Use the present simple to say how often we do things. I get at 8 o'clock every morning. How often do you go to the dentist? Julia doesn't drink tea very often. Robert usually goes away 2 or 3 times a year. Okay, go on. I promise, I apologize. Apologize, apologize, I apologize, I promise, I promise, I apologize, etc. Sometimes we do things by saying something. For example, when you promise to do something, you can say, I promise. When you suggest something, you can say, I suggest. Sometimes we do things by saying something. For example, when you promised to do something, you can say, I promise. I promise. When you suggest something, you can say, I suggest. I promise. Apologize. Suggest. No? I promised I won't be late. I promised I won't be late. No? I promised I won't be late. No, I'm a promising so present continuous. It is wrong grammatical point of view. No? I promise I won't be late. I promise. I promise. Now I won't be late. I promise I got subject. Promise got Korea. Subject back. Now I won't be late. I subject. Won't be late back. Shema subject back. Normal subject back. The kuku shema piaunibi. No? Shema the kuku shade hare. No? I promise that's what you're lama. That go to my powder around Myanmar. No? Around Myanmar, grammar, do Southern machine very easy way. No? I'm a Bali Pioni as well, Myanmar. No? I promise that I won't be late, Alama. Dima Tego Shebi or Tributary, Tatitama. No? Tego Piabi or 0 yard, Mianhama. No? I promise Nakari Beda, Pagari Beda. I won't be late. Now Majaro Babu Kribede. Get on. That I won't be late. Hello Lama. Tima Dego Piago. Obama do get a little. Do you want to do get a ballet? You're a junior woman, I won't really do get it. The family I want for isn't doing so well this year. The family I want for. I'm a little get it, no? The family I want for isn't doing so well this year. I don't want to get it. Family is of your day. The family I want for. Peter Barrow. It's not doing so well this year. No? It's not doing. It's not doing so well this year. I bought that this year. No? The family I want for is not doing so well this year. Didn't it? Lolo the family got Tebiro, Simapu. I'm at you. The family တရားတကောင်ထားလိုက် I want for ထားလိုက်မယ်နော်သူ့ကိုမဖတ်နဲ့ကြော်ဖတ်လိုက်မယ် The company is not doing so well this year ဒါဆိုရင်ဘာလဲ The company is not doing so well this year ဒီနှစ်ကုမ္ပဏီကတိတ်အဆင်မပြေဘူးဒီမှာဒီ subject ကိုဒီပြောတော့ထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှက်ရေးချင်တာ modify လုပ်ချင်တာအထူးပြုချင်တာ modify လို့အထူးပြုဒီ company ဘာကုမ္ပဏီတော့ဒီကုမ္ပဏီကကိုကသိကြဒီ company ကငါအကြီးစားလုပ်တဲ့ကုမ္ပဏီလားဟုတ်တယ်မဟုတ်ဘူးတော့ငါမိမလုပ်တဲ့ကုမ္ပဏီမဟုတ်ဘူးသူများလုပ်တဲ့ကုမ္ပဏီမဟုတ်ဘူးပြောပါလဲ I work for ငါအလုပ်လုပ်တော့ကုမ္ပဏီဒီနားလေးမှာဓာတ်ကိုဘာဖြစ်သွားလဲထောက်ထားတာဓာတ်ကိုရှေ့ပလိုက်တာတရားရီတော့ဝါဝရတ္တဝါနဲ့ရှေ့ပလိုက်တာနော်ဒါအတူတူပဲဒရမာတွေဂရမာတွေအတူတူပဲလေနော်ဒီမှာဒါအောင်ရှင်များတော့မြင်ထားမှာသူမူရင် main subject တကံမီပဲအဲ့ဒီ main subject ကိုထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှက်ရေးလိုက်တယ်ဟိုဘက်ကနေပြီးတော့ then နဲ့ထပ်ရှက်ရေးလိုက်တာထပ်ရှက်အထူးပြုလိုက်ထပ်ရှက်လိုက်တော့ပါ I work for ငါအလုပ်လုပ်တော့သို့မဟုတ်ငါအလုပ်လုပ်တဲ့တော့ဝိသေသနာပုံလေနော်အထူးပြုထားတာလေဒါကိုသူကမြင်ရမှာဒါကိုမြင်ရမှာဒါတော့ဒါကိုရှန်ထားခဲ့ရတယ် The company is not doing so well this year အကုန်လုံးပြန်ရှက်လိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ဒီကိုပြောတာကို subject verb complement object တို့မှာကတ္တကရိယာကံတို့မဟုတ်ဖြစ်စေဖို့ဒါပဲရှိရမယ်သူဝက်ကြကြီးဘယ်လောက်ရှင်းနေကတ္တကိုထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှက်ရေးတာရှိမယ်ကရိယာကိုထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှက်ပြီးတော့ရေးတာရှိမယ်ကံကိုထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှက်ရေးတာရှိမယ်လူဆိုရင်ဟူးနဲ့ထပ်ရှက်ရေးမှာပေါ့နော်တက်ကတော့များသောအားဖြင့်သုံးတာပေါ့အရာကျဲတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာတန်ကံမီဘလို့ကံမီတဲ့ I work for ကျွန်တော်အလုပ်လုပ်တော့သူ့ထပ်ရှက်ရေးလိုက်တာ The company is main subject နော် I work for modify or subject ကိုအထူးပြုတာပြီးတော့မှပြန်ရှက် The company I work for subject ဒါပဲနော်ပြီးတော့ဟိုဘက်က is not doing bad ကရိယာလေဟိုသူက continuous represent continuous လေ so where this year ဒါဖြစ်စေဖို့သို့မဟုတ်လည်းကရိယာဝေဒနာလုပ်ရင်လုပ်နော်ဒီဟိုဒီနေ့အလုံးမလုပ်ကုမ္ပဏီကတိတ်ပြီးတော့အဆင်မပြေဘူး it's not doing so well this year အဲ့လိုမြင်ရမှာနော်ဒါကတ္တကိုထက်ရှက်ရေးတာ that ကလောလို့ပြောလို့ရတယ် that ကိုရှေ့ပြီးထူးပြတာအခုဒီမှာလည်းတွေ့တယ်အခုဒီမှာ